Respect. It's not something you beg for, it's something you command. But what happens when people challenge your self-worth? How you respond makes all the difference. Whether it's a difficult coworker, a toxic friend, or someone who just doesn't value you, today we're breaking down 10 powerful ways to handle disrespect like a pro. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stand your ground, protect your peace, and command the dignity you deserve. Let's dive in. 1. Avoid overreacting. Some people may attempt to provoke you or engage in disrespectful behavior to get a reaction. They thrive on seeing you lose control, whether it's through anger, frustration, or emotional distress. When you overreact, you give them the power to control the situation, which only strengthens their position. To maintain your composure, practice remaining calm in stressful situations. When someone disrespects you, pause before responding. Take a deep breath and think about your response carefully. You can say something like, "I hear you, but I'd prefer if we address this calmly." By responding in a measured and calm manner, you demonstrate that their attempts to rattle you won't succeed. If necessary, take a brief moment to compose yourself before engaging in further conversation. When you don't overreact, you prevent the other person from gaining control over your emotions. You maintain authority over the interaction and signal that you are unbothered by their provocations. This can defuse the situation and leave them with no choice but to respect your level-headedness. 2. Use the silent treatment or an intense stare. Some people provoke you intentionally, hoping to get an emotional reaction. They want to see you flustered, frustrated, or angry. It gives them power over you. Instead of reacting emotionally, use silence as a weapon. If someone tries to belittle you in front of others, don't argue back. Instead, give them a long, steady stare. Let the silence linger. The discomfort of that moment will make them rethink their actions. Alternatively, if they make a rude comment, respond with silence and shift your attention elsewhere. This makes them feel unimportant, exactly how they tried to make you feel. Silence is powerful because it forces the other person to reflect on their actions. When you refuse to engage, you deny them the reaction they crave. 3. Set clear boundaries. Certain individuals push limits just to see what they can get away with. They test your patience, hoping you won't call them out. If they sense that you tolerate small acts of disrespect, such as being constantly interrupted or spoken over, they will continue and escalate. You must communicate your boundaries clearly and stand by them. For instance, if someone frequently interrupts you, calmly say, "I'd appreciate it if you let me finish my point before responding." Enforcing boundaries consistently sends a message that you demand respect. When people see that you're firm about your limits, they either start respecting you or expose themselves as someone unworthy of your time. 4. Limit your engagement. Toxic people thrive on attention. The more you engage with them, the more opportunities they have to undermine you. Keep your interactions with disrespectful individuals minimal. If they are colleagues, limit conversations to strictly professional topics. If they are acquaintances, avoid unnecessary discussions. The less energy you give them, the less power they have over you. When you starve toxic people of your attention, they either change their behavior or move on to someone else. 5. Walk away when necessary. Many individuals will never change no matter how much effort you put into handling them. Recognize when it's time to disengage. If someone repeatedly disrespects you despite your efforts, cut them out of your life. If it's a toxic workplace, start planning your exit. If it's a disrespectful friendship, distance yourself. Walking away isn't weakness, it's self-respect. You are choosing to protect your peace instead of tolerating toxic behavior. 6. Stay confident and assertive. Some individuals undermine others to boost their own status. They belittle your ideas, dismiss your opinions, or act as if your presence is insignificant. Speak with confidence, maintain strong body language, and use a calm but assertive tone. If someone tries to dismiss your ideas in a meeting, don't shrink away. Instead, respond with conviction. "I believe this solution is effective because..." Let's consider the benefits before rejecting it outright. Confidence makes people take you seriously. When you assert yourself without being aggressive, you show that you respect yourself, and others will follow suit. 7. Call out disrespect. When it happens, people disrespect others just to see if they can get away with it. If no one calls them out, they continue. Address disrespect immediately and professionally. Instead of getting emotional, say, I noticed you keep interrupting me. Let's ensure we both have a chance to speak. I don't appreciate being spoken to that way. Let's keep this conversation respectful. 8. Don't take it personally. Many people who act disrespectfully do so because of their own insecurities, frustrations, or personal issues. Detach emotionally from their behavior. Instead of reacting with anger, remind yourself that their actions are a reflection of their own struggles, not your worth. When you refuse to let their negativity affect you, you rob them of their power. Your self-esteem remains intact, and their disrespect no longer has an impact. 9. Surround yourself with respectful people. Disrespectful individuals often try to isolate their targets, making them feel unsupported. Build a network of people who uplift and respect you. Whether at work or in your personal life, cultivate relationships with those who treat you well. When you have a strong support system, you become less vulnerable to toxic individuals. You also reinforce the standard of how you expect to be treated. 10. Winning with wit, using humor to handle disrespect. Disrespect thrives on negativity, but humor can be a powerful tool to disarm and take control. A well-placed joke catches the aggressor off guard, neutralizing hostility and shifting the power dynamic in your favor. Instead of escalating conflict, humor makes their remarks seem petty and positions you as the one in control. Playful exaggeration, sarcastic agreement, or making light of a situation can turn an insult into your own punchline. A response like, oh no, I guess I'll cancel my plans to rule the world, or, well, at least I'm keeping things interesting, can leave them speechless while you remain composed. The key is to keep your tone light, use humor in appropriate situations, and pair it with confidence. When you can laugh in the face of disrespect, you show intelligence, emotional mastery, and unshakable self-assurance. Thanks for watching. We've explored 10 powerful strategies to handle disrespectful people and protect your peace. Remember, you have the power to set boundaries, stay calm, and maintain your confidence in the face of disrespect. By mastering these strategies, you can ensure that others treat you with the respect you deserve. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insightful content. Share your thoughts in the comments. How do you handle disrespect? See you in the next video.